Hello and a warm welcome to this special edition of Big Picture coming to you from Gaya. You can see in the backdrop the beautiful minaret of the Mahabodhi temple, which is a symbol of Lord Buddha's enlightenment, for really which the city of Gaya is known for. But let me tell you, the center in the Magad region is also a hotbed of Bihar politics, where you would find a deadly cocktail of Naxalism, the dominance of the Bhumihars and the Yadavs, and also the remnants of a feudalistic and a patriarchal society. The first phase of elections is over. Which side has a decisive edge? Well, the jury is still out on that. I have a power-packed panel with me. Let me introduce you to all of them. Next to me is Krishan Kant Sharma, who is a BJP leader. Next to him is Professor Shaukat Ali, who is from Hindustan Awam Morcha. Next to him is Priyaranjan Dimple, who is a leader from the Congress. He's contesting from the Gaya city. And next to him is Pradeep Kumar Deep, who is a political activist. I welcome all of you on the special edition of Big Picture. Let me begin from you, Krishan Kant Sharma. A high voter turnout of 57%, which was perceived yesterday and was also declared by Election Commission. Whom does it really favor and what does it really indicate?
If the voting percentage is going higher, definitely we will get the benefit of that, because of fear of Jungle Raj, people are not moving towards the booths. It shows the Election Commission has did the right thing in Bihar, and we will definitely win more than 2/3 seat out of 49. The election held in yesterday on 12th of this month.
Okay, but let me ask Priyaranjan Dimple on this. BJP of course says that they have a decisive edge. But what about Grand Alliance? A high voter turnout also is indicative of a high anti-incumbency.
No, it's not so. People have come out in support of the Gathbandhan government which is going in Bihar.
Okay.
And everybody is convinced and everybody is observing that it is going in a very right direction.
Okay.
In the direction of development. So I am very sure and very assured by the people. But it is okay. It is the religion of political party to say that they are winning.
Okay.
I do agree with it. Everybody does say it, but it is ultimately the voter. They are the guardian.
So ultimately the voters are going to decide.
They are in our
right.
favor.
Professor Shaukat Ali?
As a matter of fact,
right.
for the last so many years, people of Bihar were waiting for a change.
Okay.
Due to rising corruption and all those.
Right.
And lessening of development.
So
Nowadays,
you say it's indicative of the fact that voters want a change. Pradeep Kumar ji, आपसे मैं पूछूंगी, high voter turnout और 57 voter turnout जो देखा गया है, उसमें women participation has been phenomenal. Never before the women have come out in such large numbers and voted in an assembly election, especially in a state like Bihar. What would you really say to this?
देखिए, बिहार में जो चुनाव खत्म हुआ लास्ट फर्स्ट फेज में, महिलाओं ने आगे बढ़कर वोटिंग किया है. सबसे पहले ये इंडिकेट करता है कि जिस जंगल राज की बात ये करते थे वो झूठी है.
ओके.
वो झूठी है. जंगल राज की बात कब से आई? जो आपने भी शुरू में बोला कि भूमिहार वर्सेज यादवास, तो एक वर्ग था, एक क्लास, रणवीर सेना यहाँ एक थी, प्रतिबंधित थी. वो एक्सप्लॉयटेशन था, उनका शोषण था. उसके खिलाफ ये माओवादी आए.
I'll come to you. Yes, Shikha, what basically he's talking about the fact that women have come out and voted in large numbers. But what I want to ask you is that Nitish Kumar has been a very popular face amongst the women. Also in 2005 assembly elections we saw when it was a hung assembly and then women came out in large numbers. And then again we see that even Narendra Modi ji is also trying to woo the women voters. Who really has the decisive edge at this point of time, especially when it's all about luring the women voters?
They should also remember this thing.
Nitish Kumar ji's schemes on women, they are very famous here.
I'm coming on the point. My dear friend Mr. Deep has told you, this fight is development versus Jungle Raj.
Okay.
This Jungle Raj started since 1990. And it is very simple to see. Lalu Yadav has ruled more than 15 years along with him and his wife. And Nitish Kumar has ruled 10 years.
Okay.
Out of 25 years, they have never found any leader from the backward community, from the Dalit community, from the scheduled caste community, from the Muslim community. Just I want to ask a simple question to the Gathbandhan's leaders कि 25 सालों में इन्होंने एक मुस्लिम लीडर को गद्दी नहीं दी. लालू यादव हैज लेफ्ट द सीएम सीट बिकॉज यू नो बेटर क्या हुआ उनके साथ में. राबड़ी देवी आ गई, ही रूल्ड मोर देन 8 years. नीतीश कुमार जी 10 years. लेट मी लिसन. इन्होंने एक मुस्लिम लीडर को आगे नहीं किया, एक बैकवर्ड लीडर को आगे नहीं किया, एक भी नहीं. 8 महीने के लिए इन्होंने दिया मांझी जी को, उनका कान पकड़ के निकाल दिया इन दोनों ने. What they did. This fight is development versus Jungle Raj. This fight is between Jungle Raj and development.
There are a whole lot of questions why JDU allied with a person like Lalu Prasad Yadav, who is a symbol of corruption. There are a whole lot of questions being raised. How are you really justifying this?
I do agree with it, but why BJP has allied with PDP in Kashmir? Why BJP has allied with different other parties in country? Why they have allied with Shiv Sena?
Right.
Shiv Sena is a party who just beat up the youth of Bihar when they go for examination in Maharashtra.
So basically,
is Maharashtra the country?
Is
Bihar only the country? We have fought together for the nation, and we are together. Why this culture? Why they are in alliance with? Why they are in alliance with Shiv Sena?
Let me bring you
to the other state. Narendra Modi Sahab campaigned that
I'll have to cut you short. I'm sorry.
Sarkar, and he has aligned there in PDP.
प्रदीप जी, मुझे ये बताइए, दोनों पार्टीज का ये कहना है कि वो एक दूसरे पर एलिगेशंस लगा रहे हैं जिस हिसाब से इनके अलायंसेस बने हैं. Does this alliance or this synergistic or the non-synergistic alliance, whatever definition you give it, does it not reek of an opportunistic politics which is really indicative at this moment? Opportunistic politics खेली जा रही है या नहीं? दोनों दलों की तरफ.
नीलू जी, मैं
उनको बोलने दीजिए, मैं आपके पास
मैं पहले ये कह जाना चाहता हूँ, जैसा उन्होंने सवाल किया कि इन लोगों ने एक भी मुस्लिम लीडर पैदा नहीं किया. हम ये कहना चाहते हैं कि भाजपा का मुस्लिम प्रेम और पाकिस्तान का इस्लाम का पाठ पढ़ाना दोनों खतरनाक है, दोनों खतरनाक है. इन पर कभी भी विश्वास नहीं किया जा सकता.
Whatever goes under the agenda of BJP and RSS, I would say what happens. I would not clarify what happens, but whatever episode is getting propelled by BJP, whatever resultant comes out, both the ISI of Pakistan and the RSS of India, both are happy on the same point.
But Priyaranjan ji, tell me, all the pre-poll surveys which have come so far, they are giving a decisive edge to the NDA, not to the Grand Alliance. Why doesn't this alliance come as a credible face?
I am not aware of any of this kind of survey. Earlier also you have put forth a question that 57% vote has turned out in the first phase.
Right.
My answer to is that it is, and you have also added that Mahilas are coming out on a larger scale, females.
This is because of election commission only.
Nitish Kumar in Bihar has done a very commendable and recommendable work that is on paper and on practical field also. He has given reservations to female members. They have, in every speeches he has advocated that females should come at the forefront.
See, I mean, let me come to Professor Shaukat. What mesmerizes me,
and it is an indicative also that people are liking.
Let me put a question to Professor Shaukat. It's a very mesmerizing kind of a situation. It's a direct contest between Nitish Kumar and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Both are equally popular. Both are launching schemes to woo the backwards. Both are launching schemes to woo the forwards. It's a mix of caste and development politics. But still the jury is out on who has a decisive edge. Will Modi win or will Nitish win? Why is that so?
देखिए, मैं सबसे पहले ये आप बात जाहिर कर दूं कि फॉर द लास्ट सो मेनी इयर्स, जैसा मैंने पहले कहा, चेंज चाहते हैं यहाँ के लोग. और अभी की पोजीशन ये है कि नीतीश कुमार ने जो कुछ गलत किया, ये जंगल राज का नारा सबसे पहले किसने दिया है, वो है नीतीश कुमार. मुझे अच्छी तरह याद है,
नीतीश कुमार himself has clarified.
मुझे अच्छी तरह याद है कि नीतीश कुमार का ये नारा था उस जमाने में कि जंगल राज मिटाना है, नया बिहार बनाना है।
Professor Shaukat,
This is
what
what
he
I
says.
wanted to say.
Priyaranjan, I'll come to you. You will really have to justify this, and you will
I'm
be
ready
at
to
pains to
justify it.
clear it to the
I'm
people
ready
also.
to justify
See,
it.
it's the same
itself-
Nitish Kumar. It's the same Nitish Kumar who tried to decimate Lalu. When he came back to power, he opened up cases of disproportionate assets, and a whole lot of things were happening against Lalu Yadav. And you have allied with the same party now.
Listen, it
How do you
is
put up a
not
credible
anybody
face?
particular fiefdom that he will do anything to anybody. It is Kanun Raj, and Kanun will take its course.
See, there is also
Whether
a
it is
perception in
matter
the
of-
people.
It is
If
matter
Grand
of
Alliance-
Lalu Yadav ji hai, ya Nitish Kumar ji hai, ya any citizen of this.
Priyaranjan ji, there is a perception in the people, and all the observers are also talking like that. If Grand Alliance comes to power, the law will be in the hands of Nitish Kumar, and the power will come from Lalu Yadav.
Definitely not, ma'am. I
It
would,
is-
I
there
would
is just a
clarify.
perception like this.
For last 2 years, people of Bihar is convinced that it is law and order situation has improved, and we are going with the same alliance. What you are talking, we are right now in Bihar. Gadbandhan Sarkar is going on,
Okay.
in which RJD is alliance, in which Congress is alliance. So we are going very fantastically. And whatever you are saying that 57% has come, it's a tremendous. It's a vindication that when there is the alliance between BJP and JDU broke away, this is the indication that the people of Bihar are giving another thumping majority to this decision of Nitish Kumar.
But let me ask, I'll come to you. प्रदीप जी, ये बताइए कि ये पूरा जो चुनाव है, पूरा ये कास्ट और डेवलपमेंट दोनों लोगों को परोसा जा रहा है। लोग इस बार जाति के नाम पर वोट देंगे या विकास के नाम पर वोट देंगे?
मैं दूं आंसर में?
देखिए, दरअसल में जहाँ तक जाति की बात है
जी,
ये तो माने जहाँ तक सामाजिक न्याय के आधार पर ही जातीयता की बात चलती है। सामाजिक न्याय का संघर्ष, अभी साथी कह रहे थे, सामाजिक न्याय के संघर्ष में ही जगदेव प्रसाद शहीद हुए थे।
और जिनके द्वारा शहीद किए गए उनके साथ ही दीप जी के लोग खड़े हैं।
हाँ,
दोनों साथ में बैठे
उसी
हैं।
समाज से
They are
आते हैं।
just,
उसी समाज से लोग आते हैं।
They are sitting adjacent.
उसी समाज से लोग आते हैं।
They are sitting
वो
adjacent.
बात पुरानी हो गई।
Congress was responsible for that.
मैं कह रहा हूँ, सुनिए
That
ना।
killing of Mr.
सुन
Jagdev
लीजिए,
Prasad.
सुन लीजिए। सुनने की आदत डालिए, सुनने की आदत डालिए।
जंगल राज की बात करते
सहने की
हैं।
आदत डालिए। कर्पूरी जी मुख्यमंत्री बनाए गए,
राइट,
अति पिछड़े वर्ग के थे, कमजोर जाति के थे। मुख्यमंत्री पद पर रहते हुए उन्हें गालियां दी गई और जो नारा दिया गया, मैं अभ्रष्ट नारा था, मैं दोहराना नहीं चाहता हूं, लेकिन गालियां खुलेआम गालियां दी गई।
जैसे जीतन राम
सुन
मांझी
लीजिए, सहने की आदत डालिए।
I would like to answer to this question.
लालू प्रसाद जी
It is completely an unlogical logic that we are castes or somebody else is favoring casteist politics over here. My Gadbandhan people have only advocated for development. This is only one religion and only one caste of us.
But
it is definitely propelled in a wrong direction.
But is it not true that you all are playing a double narrative?
Definitely not.
One is of a
Why
caste and one is
BJP has
development.
given a statement
If
that
Nitish
we
is
are
the
going
face
to
of
give the
development, Lalu becomes the face of
50% seat to
caste
Yadav
politics.
and Muslim. I would like to get an answer from your side that why BJP propelled that we are going to distribute tickets to Yadavs and Muslim on a heavy number.
Answer,
Why?
Srikanth.
Sir, I want to ask a
And
simple
why
question to
Narendra
Mr.
Modi
Dimple
said
ji.
I belong to a backward community?
Let Mr. Srikanth speak.
I want to ask a simple question to both of my friend Mr. Dimple and Mr. Deep. Is Mr. Dimple is follower of Jayaprakash Narayan or Mr. Deep is follower of Jawaharlal Nehru?
I can put question like this.
Yes.
I can put
Huh?
When
No,
Sitaram
no,
Mr.
Manji-
Dimple,
when
all
Sitaram
all the
Manji was
Congress
the
are
chief minister
follower
of
of Jayaprakash
Bihar,
Narayan.
they used to say that
What
it
they
is a
did
ghostly
yesterday
party.
on the
It is a
on the
घुसखोर
birthday
मुख्यमंत्री।
occasion, on the birthday
नहीं,
occasion
इन्होंने
of
कहा था कि
Let him
घुसखोर
speak,
मुख्यमंत्री
let
है।
him
आज
speak,
हम
let
लोग
him
on the
complete.
birthday
ये कहते कि अपमान
Let
किया
him complete,
हमने
let him
हमने
complete.
जीतन राम मांझी को
Let him
on the
complete.
गठबंधन लोगों
नहीं
में।
नहीं, just I'm asking a simple question to Mr. Dimple ji. Is Congress is follower of JP?
हमसे
How they are creating the Gathbandhan?
Yeah.
Mr. Lalu Prasad
जैसे आपने
Yadav,
PDP का बनाया है,
let me tell one
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
sir. Mr. Nitish Kumar and Mr. Lalu Prasad are working in the Bihar as a own son of Mr. Jayaprakash Narayan ji. And who is responsible? Who has made an Gathbandhan with Congress is Mr. Jayaprakash Narayan,
I
always
think-
fighting
I
against the
think this
Congress.
discussion will be never
And
ending.
what they did,
No, no, no,
what
no,
they
no,
did.
no.
Now, this is the optimum point of opportunism.
Because
the Congress has made the alliance with Lalu Prasad Yadav. Now, अभी लालू प्रसाद जी के कंधे पे बैठे हैं वो.
Krishnakant ji, both sides are accused of executing an opportunistic politics at this point in time, no matter how much you say.
This is the opportunism.
Professor, let him speak.
एक बात सिर्फ मैं कहना चाहता हूँ, वो ये कि ये गठबंधन, महागठबंधन की जो बात है, ये तीनों एक दूसरे को बहुत ज्यादा बुरा कहते रहे हैं, बहुत ज्यादा बुरा कहते रहे हैं. लालू यादव ने कांग्रेस के दौरे हुकूमत में इस कदर उनके खिलाफ सारे बिहार में प्रचार फैलाया कि आखिरकार वो इस दुष्प्रचार की वजह से वो आ गए पावर में. और जब उनके पावर में करप्शन की इंतहा हो गई तो नीतीश कुमार ने जंगल राज
Priyaranjan ji, what I want to ask you is, Priyaranjan ji, I want to talk about the, I'll come to you. I'll come to you, but let me talk about the Congress stakes in this entire Bihar election. You are contesting from Gaya
They are in
city.
fifth position, ma'am. They are in fifth position.
Krishnakant ji, I'll come to you, please. What I want to ask you is that has Congress not compromised on its strategy? Because you are actually fighting an ideological war, because your aim, your focus is to stop the Modi march to Bihar. Is it not true? You have compromised on your strategy.
See, country has witnessed for the last 1.5 years, and I was by a very senior leader who is in the hukumat of this country. So we want to safeguard the nation by the false promises given by a very senior leader. To which I would say is a vindication that our respected Rashtrapati Sahab also said कि नेताजी लोगों को ऐसे ही वादा करना चाहिए जो पूरा कर सके. It is a vindication to what I am saying. तो उन्होंने कहा था कि ऐसे हवाबाजी और जुमलेबाजी मत करें कि मैं ये कर दूंगा वो कर दूंगा. लोगों ने प्रोमिसेस किए हैं कि
मुझे ये बताइए, ये जो इलेक्शन है,
so we are fighting against these false promises.
One second, you are fighting against false promises. What I want to know from Pradeep ji is, this entire election is has got constricted to identity politics and religion. Is it not the biggest irony of election? On one side, all the parties, whether it's Grand Alliance or NDA, they are talking about caste and development. On the other side, you have a very strong overtone of identity politics and religion. Is it healthy for democracy? आपसे मैं जानना चाहती हूँ.
देखिए, ये सच है कि कहीं भी किसी समाज में का कोई कंस्ट्रक्टिव अप्रोच होना चाहिए, रचनात्मक विचार.
जब आप आइडेंटिटी पॉलिटिक्स और रिलीजन की बात करते हैं, इसमें कंस्ट्रक्टिव क्या है?
क्यों नहीं?
कंस्ट्रक्टिव क्या है?
क्यों नहीं मैम?
क्यों नहीं मैम?
Let him speak.
कोर्ट ने इसको जस्टिफाई किया है कि इस कंट्री के अंदर बहुत सारे परंपरागत ऐसे जातियां रह गई हैं.
नहीं, मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ.
Let's open up.
No, but what I want to know from you is development.
Who is against the reservation?
No.
I want to know who is against the reservation.
I'll come to that.
Who is against the reservation?
Mr. Bhagwat and RSS.
No. Last 16 years, we are in the central government. We have not moved a single step against the reservation.
Is identity politics and religion bigger for you than development?
For me, I would say only one politics is healthy, that is development politics. This is what I am propelling. आप बोल रहे हैं कि जातिगत और धर्म, मैं कहता हूँ, मैं प्रोपेल करता हूँ फॉर यूथ एंड फॉर डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द स्टेट एज वेल एज माय सिटी एज वेल एज फॉर माय कंट्री. आप देखिए इनके गठबंधन के 25 साल से गया में राज कर रहे हैं, वो क्या स्थिति में गया जाके आप देख लीजिए. 25 साल की बात करते हैं, वहाँ जंगल राज देखिए, बिहार में जंगल राज इन लोगों ने. जब ये बात करते हैं बिहार का डेवलपमेंट, इनको कोई मतलब नहीं है.
इस पूरे डेवलपमेंट पॉलिटिक्स और कास्ट
ये जुमलेबाज और हवाबाज है.
दिस एंटायर टॉक अबाउट बीफ पॉलिटिक्स, then Mohan Bhagwat ji saying, and you
emotional stuff only for getting votes.
One second, this entire caste politics, development politics, then you bring in beef politics. What is this? I mean, what does it indicate really when you started? And then Lalu Yadav retorting to that, saying that no, Hindus also eat beef.
देश के प्रधानमंत्री बोलते हैं कि मैं backward community से आता हूँ.
Sir, I'll come to you one by one.
It is very simple. People should know both of name, Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav and Mr. Raghuvansh Prasad Singh.
Right.
What he is trying to convince to the entire India, Hindu is eating beef, and Mr. Raghuvansh Prasad Singh told before the TV camera कि Rishi and Munis are also eating the beef.
And BJP got the Mohan Bhagwat moment.
Who is fueling this fire? Who is fueling? We are not fueling this fire. Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav and his allies, Congress and all the people, they are fueling this fire. They belongs to the RJD.
Krishnakant ji, if the Grand Alliance got an opportunity with the Mohan Bhagwat movement, Lalu Prasad has given you a whip to beat with now, with the beef politics. Is it not true? You were waiting for an opportune moment. They got the opportune moment when Mohan Bhagwat made a comment on reservation.
Our agenda is very much clear. We are not in the election. The people of this Bihar region is fighting for the clean sweep. ये नीतीश कुमार is just going out of the government.
देखिए मैं एक बात बता दूं.
Yes, let him speak.
मैं एक बात बता दूं कि ये जो कास्ट पॉलिटिक्स की बात आप लोग कह रहे हैं.
Now it is finished.
कास्ट पॉलिटिक्स में पहले बहुत साफ सुथरा इलेक्शन हुआ करता था मेरे बचपन में, लेकिन लालू यादव ने आने के बाद
बीजेपी का उदय हुआ तब से गड़बड़ हो गया.
मुझे कह रहे दीजिए.
हाँ जी हाँ पहले तो ठीक था ही, जब से बीजेपी आया तब से गड़बड़ होने लगा.
You are young and entering politics, so please let me
Yes,
say
Professor
something.
Shaukat, you go ahead.
Yes.
मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि ये कास्ट पॉलिटिक्स का जो बिगनिंग हुई है बिहार में, दिस इज क्रेडिट गोस टू मिस्टर लालू प्रसाद यादव, जिन्होंने कांग्रेस को डाउन करने के लिए कास्ट पॉलिटिक्स की शुरुआत की बिहार में.
प्रदीप जी, आप
उसके बाद इसको फॉलो किया है मिस्टर नीतीश कुमार ने, और वही अभी चल रहा है. और हम लोग इस बात की कोशिश करेंगे, हम का सिंपैथाइजर हूँ आइडियोलॉजिकली, मैं मेंबर नहीं हूं, लेकिन फिर भी मैं कहता हूं कि हम तमाम लोग मिलकर इस बात की कोशिश करेंगे कि जब भी इलेक्शन हो वो डेवलपमेंट के आधार पे हो. और
एक मिनट, मैं प्रदीप जी से पूछना चाहती हूं.
एक बात और कहूंगा कि बार बार नाम आ रहा है कि कश्मीर में बीजेपी ने पीडीपी से अलायंस किया है. अगर मुस्लिम कश्मीर का बीजेपी की नजदीक आ रहा है तो और लोगों को तकलीफ क्यों हो रही है?
नहीं, मुझे बताइए प्रदीप जी.
मेरा व्यू पॉइंट मैडम ये था
प्रदीप जी, I want to ask you. Pradeep ji, no, my question is to Pradeep ji. My question is to Pradeep ji. My question is to Pradeep ji. You have been a political activist also. आपने राजनीति किस तरह से खेली गई है बिहार में, बहुत सालों से आपने देखा है. आपको क्या लग रहा है कि सबसे नीचे स्तर की राजनीति इस बार खेली जा रही है 2015 के चुनाव में? किस बेसिस पे आप इस बात को बोलेंगे?
ये समझिए कि एक राष्ट्रीय गौरव के साथ में माने को गौरव अपमानित किया जा रहा है. सबसे पहली बात मैं बता रहा हूं, लोकसभा का चुनाव हो रहा था.
टाइम कम है प्लीज.
लोकसभा चुनाव हो रहा था.
हाँ.
उन दिनों भी ये नारा दिया गया कि नरेंद्र मोदी अति पिछड़े वर्ग के आते हैं.
हाँ.
अति पिछड़े वर्ग आते हैं. ये सब आप बताइए. और ये आज मैं तो ये कहता हूं,
लेकिन
मैं ये कहना चाहता, मैं एक लाइन में,
इस पूरे चुनाव में ग्रैंड अलायंस और एनडीए सिर्फ कास्ट और आइडेंटिटी पॉलिटिक्स
मैं सिर्फ एक लाइन में ये कहना चाहूंगा, एक लाइन में कहना चाहूंगा. सुनिए ना,
बिहार की नरेंद्र मोदी के बारे में कौन बात कर रहा है?
आज के डेट में नरेंद्र मोदी देश के प्रधानमंत्री की हैसियत से नहीं घूम रहे हैं, बल्कि आरएसएस के प्रचारक के रूप में घूम रहे हैं.
ओके, कृष्णकांत जी, मुझे ये बताइए, आज भी जो बिहार का पॉलिटिक्स है, दे आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट द बेसिक सिविक अम्यूनिटीज. Modi ji is talking about smart cities, Nitish Kumar is talking about smart villages. So it's like a tit for tat, but nobody is talking about the fact that 98% of the people in Bihar do not have access to clean drinking water. They do not have sanitation facilities. Why are the parties not talking about it? Is that not an issue?
Who is responsible for that? This Mahagathbandhan has ruled more than since last 25 years in this region. And you have raised a very good question.
What about the last 10 years? What about the last 10 years when you were also in alliance? I'll come to you. I'm really running out of time.
डेवलपमेंट की बात आती है तो कहते हैं मैं अलायंस में था. जब अगर
डेवलपमेंट, yes, obviously, ma'am, where you are sitting, this created because of BJP here only.
Who will be that? Who is to drive the?
Who is responsible for this? All this?
They don't know it. My clear agenda is that my Gathbandhan लीडर इज नीतीश कुमार जी, पर इनको तो पता ही नहीं कि इनका बस कौन चलाएगा, बिहार का बस कौन चलाएगा. ये दे आर नॉट कमिंग अप विद दिस. और ये बात करते हैं डेवलपमेंट की.
मिस्टर डिम्पल इज वेरी राइट. मिस्टर डिम्पल इज वेरी राइट.
आई एम रियली रनिंग आउट ऑफ टाइम सर. आई एम सॉरी बट इट्स वेरी क्लियर.
ही इज वेरी क्लियर.
क्या हो रहा है?
It's all about Grand Alliance versus NDA. It's a direct contest between Nitish Kumar and Narendra Modi. And who has the decisive edge? Well, the jury is still out on that. I thank all my guests, Deep ji, that we are Ranjan Dimple, then we have Professor Shaukat Ali and Krishnakant Sharma. Thanks, and it was a pleasure having you on Big Picture.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Goodbye, and thanks for watching.